There's no way.
I have enough fluid or pressure. Oh, yeah, see, I told you.
Whoa! Alright guys, so I'm in a sour mood. I've been working on the case bulldozer all day, and it seems like every time I go and we make some progress with that thing, it's 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards. So today, we've got this 97 F250 Powerstroke sitting behind me. It's my uncle's truck, and then it's my other uncle's truck, and it was the same, literally the same uncle that owned the case. You know, things happen and it's sat for 10 years, so I don't think this thing's ran in 10, 12 years, literally the exact same as the case bulldozer. So we're gonna see today if we can get this thing to start. I have no idea what the last state it was in. I'm assuming it ran, but I know that when we moved it last time we put it here, we definitely towed it. So these things are pretty simple. I've worked with these Powerstrokes quite a bit. I don't have my computer with me today though, so we'll see. We're just gonna hook some juice up to it, check some fluids, and see if it'll pop. I've kind of been robbing some parts from this for my truck because I finished my truck up. But one unique thing about this truck, you see a lot of extra junk under here. It has a veggie oil conversion system on it. So there's a couple heaters. It actually will run straight veggie oil. It just takes it and it heats it up to maybe, what, 165 Fahrenheit probably?
Somewhere around
165, 180, and then it'll burn just like diesel fuel. But that also could be to our detriment because we don't know what kind of fuel could be in it, right? It's got keys.
What do you think? Yeah, they put it in the OBS and then they put it in that for 3 years, and I guess what killed it? What? Emissions. More oil? What?
I think him and I worked on it in the garage, and the last thing I did was we changed the main position sensor, I think.
Oh, on this?
Yeah, it ran good, we marked it, and then that was it.
Okay, so you think the last time it ran?
Yes.
Alright, well at least our wipers are on. You have to charge.
I know, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because right now we're trying to charge though.
Whoa! What's that smoke for? What's that all about?
Oh, I hooked it up backwards.
Oh! Well, we'll delete that.
Hey, what do you, is red hot?
Yes.
Don't want to make that mistake again. And I almost did, because he's got a black cable coming from his red. This is red. Nothing. And some fun. Alright, so it's not rolling over. We're not getting any power to that starter relay for some reason. The glow plug relay is kicking out. That's what we're hearing. So we got to figure that out. So is that right?
Is it at least getting 12 volts?
Yeah, I got 12 volts there, but I'm not getting nothing, right? So what if I jump? Let me try and jump that.
There you go.
So we're not supposed to use ether on glow plug engines because the glow plugs will ignite the ether. The glow plugs aren't on. We've had the key on for 3 minutes now. So they've already cycled, they've done their thing. These engines with the hydraulically actuated injectors might take a lot to prime, so we'll ether prime the system. What was that? I don't think that was good.
Glow plugs are still on.
Wow.
Wow. I don't think it's gonna run. I don't know if I want it.
All right, so we got an electric golf cart here. At least we got some deep cycle. You don't want to just try 12, you don't think? Just to see what it does?
These are 8 volts right here. That might give a little extra juice, who knows?
Ooh. Here we go. Come on, baby.
As usual. I don't know where these came from, but they're kind of cute.
There.
So last time we were up here with this truck, we couldn't get the fire. I brought back my computer today, so I'm going to put some power to it. We're going to do a buzz test on the injectors to see if the injectors are even capable of firing, because we were cranking, we weren't getting any fuel, so we got to see if the injectors are firing or if there's a crank resistance sensor bad or something, right?
Is that thing dead now too?
Please.
Oh, you got the lights?
All right, so I'm going to use Powerstroke to do this buzz test, we call it, on the injectors. It's a free online program, and then you can just buy a cable. So I'll put a link in the description of this video to the cable that we use, in case you guys want to do a buzz test. And I'll also put up here at the top of the screen, I'll put a link to a video I did a long time ago about how to do a buzz test for practically free on that truck over there. Alright, so we lost our light, but we had to download a driver and hotspot and everything. So as soon as I download the driver, it literally connected. So it's a 96. I always thought this was a 97, but that's interesting. So now, okay. So key on, injector, or key on, engine off, injector self test. So we'll do that, and we'll hit play. So can you hear the injectors going right now?
I heard something.
Yeah. So what you're hearing is you're hearing the injectors fire all 8 at once and then one by one. So if there's any blank spots, then you have a dead injector. Honestly, all these sound great. So the injectors have the ability to fire. So it might just take a while to pump some fuel up to that, but there's one more thing I want to check. So on these old Fords, you need the crank resistance sensor to run to tell it when to do the injection event, right? So I'm going to crank this over, and Aidan's going to go sit in the front seat there. And we're going to watch that tachometer. That tachometer should bump just a touch, and I'll pull the engine RPM up on the computer too. So if we're not getting an engine RPM, signal, then the engine doesn't know it's rolling over, so it's not telling the injectors to fire. Cold today. I'm not sure what happened. Like overnight it went what was it yesterday? Probably 55.
Yeah, it was maybe even in the 60s, but today, straight up 30. I think if we just get a really solid 12 volts to it with the amperage it needs, it'll be,
hopefully
we'll get somewhere.
pretty solid battery, I think. So this battery should be charged pretty well. Is the key on?
Yep. It's got good voltage.
Okay, I'm gonna try and bump it. Yeah, leave the key on. You can try it. It won't start with that, right?
Let's see.
Yeah, let me try and bump it.
Yeah.
So this is live data streaming right now. This will give us an actual RPM. So let me go crank it.
With the screwdriver. Yep. You got it.
Got RPMs?
Yep, got it.
All right, I'm gonna crank it for a little bit and then we'll let it rest. And I'm wondering if I should put some fuel in it, but. Let's, I mean, that's good. I think we're gonna have to crank it a little bit. But I'm gonna see what tank we're on. We're gonna put a little fuel in it. Man, I don't smell anything at all. And then if we look, we're not leaking fuel out. So the gauge moved now?
Yeah, the gauge did move.
Now that we put gas in the front tank, what's it read?
When it reads on the front tank, we've got like about a quarter tank.
Oh, okay. So we do have fuel in
something
it.
there.
So maybe the tank really was just empty. All right, so it made some noise. I don't have the glow plugs on. See that? That's gonna suck my juice. But that's all right because it seems like part of it wants to start. So let's see with these glow plugs.
There it is!
There's no way. There's no way it started up and it sounds that good. Listen to that. Wow. Listen how good it sounds. It runs better than my engine. It does. I am shocked and I am amazed at how good this thing sounds.
It's like it never stopped running. It's like perfect.
And this thing, I swear, sat for at least 10 years, Sat for 10 years. We hit it with the ether and it made a horrible noise. Like, I was like, this thing totally just bent a rod. But it does have forged rods, just the old one, so. Wow, I think it'll drive. So I want to let it warm up real good. We'll go in and we'll check the gauges and stuff, and we should take it for a rip. Alright. 5 volts DC. Let's see what we got. So the question is, how do you read this thing? So DC 0 to 10.
You go to the 25 scale, right?
10, 50. Oh, so it's 30 divided by 2.
That's 15. That's charging voltage.
Yeah, so it's charging perfect.
Did you check the training fluid?
Nah.
Is there any in it?
Yeah.
Just check the trans before you burn it up if there's no fluid in there. Packs might just not have enough fluid or pressure. Oh, yeah, see, I told you. I freaking told you. You smoked that trans.
Look at the truck.
Dude, good freaking luck. That is skill. I'm impressed. Number 2. Oh, number 3.
That looks better. Yeah, it's gonna go, right? Yeah. Well, hopefully he comes back, but I guess he got the 7.3 he's always wanted. So I guess there you have it, guys. I'm once again blown away by something old that's been sitting for years. But that thing, I thought we screwed it up 4 times, right? I thought I burned up the trans. I thought the ether was bad. I thought the alternator was bad. Starts, charges, drives. I mean, that thing's awesome. That's a really good truck. What are the future plans for? I don't know. So it does have the complete veggie oil system on it. I'd like to make a video on that in the future just because that's a really good way to beat high fuel prices. You can literally just burn straight veggie oil in it. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll fix it up and drive it. You know, maybe I'll use some parts for this truck. I've always wanted a 4-wheel drive 7.3 Powerstroke truck, so maybe I'll do it to that. I don't know. Aidan's coming back. He's got the headlights on. He's ripping around. So I don't know. We're going to go probably pull up on my dad and show him. Thanks for watching. Again, if you want to see anything that's going on, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave any questions or any great criticism you have in the comments below. And we'll talk to you next time. Man, the brakes work. It runs great.
She's running. Can't see too well out of this old windshield, so. Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, she runs good.
Everyone is just blown away right now.
Won't be the last we see of this truck, that's for sure.
She's a beaut.
Yeah. I think everyone around that was involved in this, everyone that's seen this truck, my family, everyone's like, you what? You started it? Oh, this is one last thing we got to show you. Going out. People don't believe us. When's the last time it's happened? Blah, blah, blah. 2012 was the last sticker. So probably 2012 or 2013 was the last time it ran. When we moved it from, you know, where it sat over to here where it sat longer, we just flat towed it, you know, just couple hundred yards. So it literally has been sitting. Amazing, amazing. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Why should I stop recording? Does that thing still taste good?
Oh, dude, those are so good. I'm getting a sugar buzz.
Yeah, seriously.